We continue reading of Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are reading the introduction. Okay. We shall find, therefore, in this Bhagavad Gita that the complete whole is comprised of the Supreme Controller, the controlled living entities, the cosmic manifestation, eternal time, and karma, or activities. And all of these are explained in this text. So that is the 5 topics of the Bhagavad Gita. All of these taken completely form the complete whole, and the complete whole is called the Supreme Absolute Truth. The complete whole and the complete Absolute Truth are the complete personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. All manifestations are due to his different energies. He is the complete whole. So everything belongs to Krishna. Everything. That's why he's called the complete whole. Everything that we see belongs to Krishna. The living entities, the material world, the time. Time is the sweet will of the Lord. And then the karmas is because Krishna has given us the independent choice of how we should act. So everything belongs to Krishna. It is also explained in the Gita that impersonal Brahman is also subordinate to the complete Supreme Person. Brahmano hi pratisthaham. Brahman is more explicitly explained in the Brahma Sutra to be like the rays of the sunshine. The impersonal Brahman is the shining rays of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the Brahman realization, what is Brahman? Brahman realization, the impersonal Brahman is the Brahma Jyoti. The Brahma Jyoti is the light which is coming from the body of Krishna, just as the sunshine is coming from the sun planet. You know, where is the sunshine coming from? We cannot say that the sunshine is the all in all. No, the sunshine is coming from the sun planet. When we see in our house, oh, there is light coming, then we want to go see what's the source of the light. Oh, there is a bulb there. Similarly, where is this Brahman coming from, this Brahma Jyoti coming from? It's coming from the body of Krishna, the personal body of Krishna. Impersonal Brahman is incomplete realization of the absolute whole, and so also is the conception of Paramatma. So the example is given of the train, that somebody sees the light which is coming. He's sitting on the platform and he sees the light and he says, okay, I've seen the train is light, and he goes away. Then another person, he waits a little longer and he says, oh, train means it has there's different bogies, the different cars, and then he goes away. But a third person who's further does investigation, he waits for the train to stop. Oh, there's seats, oh, people can sit inside, there's variety happening, and then there is a ticket collector, there is AC, and you know, whatever, this and that, there are the seats. And then he has a perfect realization of the train, that the train has a light, the train has different cars, and that you can go and sit inside the train. So whose knowledge of the train is complete? The third person. Similarly, if somebody thinks of God as light, so their thinking is not wrong, but it is the preliminary. It is not complete. Then another person thinks of God as Paramatma, so it is a little higher understanding. And the complete understanding is Supreme Lord, Sri Bhagavan. He is the Supreme Lord, Swayam Bhagavan. And that the Paramatma and the impersonal Brahman are Krishna's features. In the 15th chapter, it shall be seen that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Purushottam, is above both impersonal Brahman and the partial realization of Paramatma. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is called Satchid Ananda Vigraha. The Brahma Samhita begins in this way. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Govinda, Krishna, is the cause of all causes. He's the primal cause, and he is the very form of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. So Brahma Samhita are the prayers which are sung by Lord Brahma. When he got the darshan of Krishna, then Lord Brahma, he composed these prayers. And what's the first verse he begins? He begins that Krishna is the cause of all causes. What does it mean, cause of all causes? Primal cause means everything has a cause. And if we say because, and we'll come up to Krishna. And once we come to Krishna, then he's independent, he's God, he just exists. There's no because. You know, he is the cause of everything. Why is the material world there? Because Krishna is there. So all the causes we can find in Krishna. He's the source. Source always has to be one. We cannot say, oh, there are many sources. Then it's not the origin, right? Then it's not the source. We have to find out what's the origin. That origin is Krishna. And how's his body? It is his form. His form is of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Satchid Ananda. Impersonal Brahman realization is the realization of his Sat, eternity feature. Paramatma realization is the realization of Sat Chit, eternal knowledge. But realization of the personality of Godhead Krishna is realization of all the transcendental features, Sat, Chit, and Ananda, eternity, knowledge, and bliss in complete Vigraha form. So by being in the Brahma Jyoti, what we can experience is only the eternal feature. Okay, I'm the spirit soul. I'm situated as a spirit soul. We'll just realize that much. And then once we realize the Paramatma, that, oh, Paramatma is in everyone's heart. So that's the realization that, okay, eternal, the soul is eternal and Paramatma is eternal. So in that, we realize the Sat and the Chit, the eternal and knowledge. But when we realize that, oh, God is a person and one of his names is Krishna. Oh, wow. And he has all these transcendental features, Satchid Ananda. And he has a form, Vigraha. Oh, God has a form which is full of eternal knowledge and bliss. And his name is Krishna. That's the perfect realization. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So people with less intelligence consider the supreme truth to be impersonal, but he is a transcendental person. And this is confirmed in all Vedic literatures. So people with less intelligence, they think that God is not a person. They think that it's just some consciousness or just some light, you know. But the truth, what is the truth? What does the Vedas say? That God is a person and he's transcendental. So Katha Upanishad 2.2.13, it says, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. As we are all individual living beings and have our individuality, the supreme absolute truth is also in the ultimate issue of person, and realization of the personality of Godhead is realization of all of the transcendental features in his complete form. So we are individuals. We have our own individuality. So if we are individuals, how did we come from? Where did we come from? How can we come from something which is not individual, someone who's not individual? How would that happen? Logically speaking, there is a person. God is a supreme person. That's why he's made us in his image, you know? And once we realize that God is a person, then we can have the complete understanding of God. The complete whole is not formless. If he's formless or if he is less than any other thing, then he cannot be the complete whole. The complete whole must have everything within our experience and beyond our experience. Otherwise, it cannot be complete. If Krishna does not have a form, then how can he be called a complete whole? How come we have the form then? That means we are greater than Krishna, then we are greater than God. But surely our activities are not like greater than God. We are born anytime we want without our choice. Nobody to ask us, oh, it's time for you to be born. Where would you like to be born? Nobody told us, take a survey or a feedback form. Do you all remember? Did anybody ask you? Where would you like to be born? Which country, what time, what place, what species? No, we just found ourselves here. All right? So Krishna is the complete whole. He has a transcendental form. We can stop here for today. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.